The next step, here it is to choose what disciplines you want to include. So let me do this fancier, right there. What disciplines, what subjects are you going to include in your home education? Some of those are going to be legally required. In my state, there are 5 subjects that are legally required to be taught. Things like math, science, history, language arts, literature, those kind of things. So obviously put those, I did it again, there it is. So put those first, got to have those covered. And then after that, you know, it's carte blanche. You can go, I like to do this is important, so I'm going to put it on here. And again, you can go back to your list of who you want your children to ideally be and pull from there. Because even though I said, you know, most of those things are hard to teach, they're more about being modeled. Some of them still have components that can be taught. I wanted to give an example. Where did I put it? So like one of my examples was on my list for my children was practical skills and use of technology to be home maintainers and keepers. So I made a discipline of life skills so that I could make sure that we purposefully and intentionally taught them, you know, things like cooking, how, you know, car maintenance, that kind of thing, so that when they have their own homes and vehicles and whatever they own, they'll be able to take care of those, use them well. Another one I was going to tell you, actually there were 2 that kind of combined. One of them was to have excellent health habits, and along with that, skills and recreational sports. So, you know, I made a discipline of basically PE. I call it something else. But that's where these can come from. So pull, again, go back to your values, what you want for your children, and make those into different disciplines. So some of the other ones that you might have would be a foreign language. I know a lot of times that's required to get into college, but it also might be something that you value. You love travel. You love to be able to communicate with people in something besides English. And I think that's wonderful, and I wish we hadn't lost so many native languages here in America. I'm going to keep going. Is there a way to pause this? I'm so sorry. I'm going to ignore that. The arts are important to me. I don't know about you. So music, artistic expression, maybe for you it's dance. Maybe it's oil painting or drawing. You know what? I hope someone hangs up, because otherwise you're going to have a long message that you're here. Telemarketers, thank you. What else? Again, because I'm Christian motivated, I have a subject called Christian Disciplines and Character Training. That was important to me. And, you know, there are certain things that I can apply towards that we do. I have another one that basically is like leadership and service. And I felt odd about having that for a while, even though it made sense as part of my values to make that. But it was just like, I'd never heard anything like that. And then I met a friend of my brother's who actually taught a course on leadership in a high school. So I felt a little validated with that and went, oh, all right. It's not just freakishly weird. It's a thing. So your assignment, if you wish to accept it, is to decide legally what you're required to teach, and also what is important to you to pass on to your children/students.